Decision Lens Accelerate. Connect, explore, adapt. Successful organizations recognize the need to align resources, balance short and long-term priorities, minimize risk, and seize opportunities in order to grow and thrive. The best planning decisions are informed and supported by data to transform strategic vision into successful actions. Businesses need quick access to the information required to understand the current status of projects, make projections, and explore new possibilities. They also need the insights and agility to be responsive to new threats or opportunities as they arise in order to meet and exceed their goals. When presented with new information, new opportunities, or potential risks, the big question that executives ask of planners is, how do we achieve our strategy and meet our goals now? In many organizations, this is not an easy question to answer, especially if you're still following outdated manual planning processes. With a manual approach to planning, the planner is severely hindered in the recommendations they can put forward to executives. There are 3 primary barriers to success. Firstly, accessing data. If there's no solid foundation for data collection in your organization, then the data your planners have to work with can be disconnected, incomplete, disparate, and untraceable. There might be multiple versions of the same documents hosted in different places, many of which might be out of date by the time they get access to them. Any recommendations will be skewed to their interpretation of the data they have rather than representing the full picture. How do they know what they're missing? Secondly, finding answers. With no consistent rationale for generating answers, planners have to decide how to bring together and interpret meaning from disparate data and translate that into a recommendation that they can justify. Finding answers manually can be like looking for a needle in a haystack. And thirdly, managing change. Just because something was true yesterday does not mean that it's still true today. With manual planning process, planners can't keep up with the constant churn of new information. This means that recommendations they put forward aren't based on the latest data, and any resulting actions are reactive and out of date. Manual planning is both cumbersome and limiting. With a manual approach, planners are disconnected from the big picture and have limited insight into the details and nuances of their portfolio's potential to meet their objectives. They don't have the tools or opportunity to explore options in depth, compare and contrast paths, and investigate the large number of possible what-if scenarios. Collaboration, communication, and informed discussion about potential paths forward are restricted. With no clarity on the merits or shortcomings of any given path, many organizations survive on a reactive, short-sighted approach to planning that limits their ability to seize long-term opportunity and exposes them to avoidable risk. Are your planning processes limiting your business results? It's time to embrace innovation. Decision Lens Accelerate uses innovative and powerful analytics and algorithms to eliminate the barriers that are holding your organization back. Using specialist algorithms and computing power to analyze hundreds of thousands of scenarios within your data, you will achieve unmatched visibility into your portfolio with data-driven insights and recommendations to enable you to make faster, more responsive, and more successful decisions. How? Decision Lens Accelerate enables you to connect data, explore possibilities, and adapt decisions to take your business to the next level of success. Connect your data with data fluency, seamlessly integrated, and a live view of your projects. If your data is disconnected and outdated, recommendations can be a hopeful stab in the dark. Planners need information at hand that's pertinent, valid, and up to date. Decision Lens Accelerate's Data Studio brings all your disparate data into one connected, collaborative, real-time environment. It integrates seamlessly with your existing data sets through out-of-the-box models and customizable APIs. With easy integration, update management, and a traceable audit log, you can take control of your data. Data Studio gives planners the information they need for true data fluency, so they can shape results. It's hard for executives to make smart, proactive business decisions if they can't see the full picture. Decision makers need a live, bird's-eye view of all project portfolios with the detail to make effective comparisons. With portfolio roll-up, executives have the ability to roll multiple portfolios into one enterprise view for up-to-date macro to micro perspectives of your resource allocation. Portfolio Rollup shows you how everything is connected with a real-time, combined view of performance metrics across your portfolios. With greater visibility of the current status of your portfolios, you can make better informed decisions and achieve your business directives. It's time to up your game. Organisations that engage more real-time with a planning software solution outperform those that don't. Explore possibilities with enhanced portfolio insights and what-if scenarios. With a manual approach, organisations can struggle to understand how their portfolios and investments line up against business objectives and how decisions could impact results. Planners need a consistent framework for analysing and interpreting data in order to put forward justifiable recommendations to executives. Decision Lens Accelerate features a purpose-built prioritisation toolkit which uses decision science to generate informative insights. The prioritisation toolkit enables your planners to explore portfolio insights that would be impossible with a manual approach. Decision Lens Accelerate can help you to take your planning and business performance to the next level. When planning is done manually and so much is left unknown, organisations can blindly pursue a set course of action, fearful of changing tack, until they hit a hurdle. It's the reactive approach to decision making. Instead, why not choose to be proactive? Decision Lens Accelerate's recommendation engine facilitates a comprehensive exploration of algorithmically generated options and alternatives. This enables you to explore and discuss what-if scenarios, understand the metrics and drawbacks of each potential path forward, and make informed decisions that will lead to improved results for your business. It's the best-in-class approach. Best-in-class organisations spend more time discussing scenarios than generating them. With Decision Lens Accelerate, you can adapt better to change by improving resource alignment and making your planning more agile. No matter how considered and researched your plans are, there will inevitably be a continual stream of disruptions to throw them into disarray. Projects take longer or cost more than expected. Others get shut down. Unplanned projects demand immediate attention, and better projects get deferred for more urgent ones. Planners can't respond quickly enough to align resources with priorities. Decision Lens Accelerate's bottleneck analysis feature tells you where your resources are constrained and provides recommendations on how best to align timeframes with available resources. It gives planners the tools to foresee planning issues and relieve or avoid costly portfolio bottlenecks. This means that your business can plan timeframes and resources more efficiently and adapt better to change. If your organisation lacks the analytical tools to compare the benefits and trade-offs of each potential path forward, how can you be confident that your decisions are steering your business in the right direction? Decision Lens Accelerate's comparisons feature empowers your planners to explore risks, priorities, and opportunities thoroughly and back up their recommendations with data-driven reasoning. With the comparisons feature, AI-driven what-if scenarios can be compared side by side in one click, highlighting differences and potential performance improvements. This gives your planners and executives a strong foundation for effective collaboration and productive communication around their decisions. Comparisons give your decision makers the insights they need to be agile, to pivot and change course with confidence, and to embrace continuous decision making so you can outperform your business goals. It's time to be agile. Organisations that more nimbly reallocate resources outperform organisations that can't or don't. Decision Lens Accelerate helps organisations like yours to connect their data for improved data fluency and greater portfolio visibility, explore possibilities with enhanced portfolio insights and what-if scenarios, and adapt to change by improving resource alignment and planning agility. Organisations across industries, from commercial to federal government to transportation, are taking advantage of Decision Lens technologies to get ahead of the curve. Sprint, for example, the wireless and internet provider, saw an 80% increase in portfolio throughput from 250 to 450 concurrent projects. Boeing identified $100 million of redundancy and inefficiency in the first 90 days alone. And Goodyear improved their resource alignment and saw an 84% reduction in HR problem tickets. What impact could Decision Lens Accelerate have for your organisation?